and I will.
So, to EJG'S page,
Yes. Hi, everybody. I'm Lynn from EJG'S, and welcome today. Thank you for your patience. We were just trying to get connected here, but today we have our friend from Athens, Greece, Vasilis. He is right here, and he is going to be sharing some more Pentart techniques with the new wall products. I'm excited. I can't wait. Hi, Vasilis.
hello everybody. We are in spring mood, and we try to share one more technique tonight using the new products by Pentart.
I got to tell you, I'm loving these. I'm loving them. I'm not using them on walls. I'm using them on every kind of decor you can imagine.
Me too. Because at this moment I don't have some walls to fix in my house. So
Same here.
maybe during summer I make something behind me in this wall.
Yeah.
Maybe change the color, make some techniques, but in summer that we need the time.
Yes, it's a wall project is a big project. That's why I have been trying to focus on using all of these new products on smaller pieces. So I'm building up to doing a piece of furniture, and I'm really excited about that. So Vasilis, tell us what we're going to be doing today.
So we are going to show you in a classic garden pot. It's a plastic, this, the polyester material.
Right.
How can transform to looks like something like a stone or something like concrete.
Yes.
And I learned this technique years ago in Italy. I will share with you tonight, and I hope you enjoy. I learned from an Italian teacher. It's the stone effect technique, okay?
Perfect.
So I put the camera down to my table.
I don't even know if I'm going to be working along with you today, Vasilis. I just might be monitoring comments. But
it's so easy technique and has fun that you can work on your panel that you show me. Okay.
No, I don't even know if I did prepare a little box ahead of time, but you know what? If I don't get to it, I don't get to it. So.
Is this a box that you show me, or it's a panel?
Yes. This is a box that I prepared. It's just a wood box, and I wanted to make a planter for outdoors. So that's what
it doesn't matter because this technique, you can do it everywhere.
Yes. And these products are great for outdoors, right?
This big mold, it's from where?
Pardon?
The big mold that you add in front.
Yes, I have, ladies and gentlemen, if you are watching on YouTube, I've prepared a supply list. It's linked in the description box below. If you're with us on Facebook, I have shared a link to the supplies in the description of this live post. So the molds that I'm using are from IOD. This is Frames 2, because I just love the look of it, and I'm using Dainty Flourishes. So this is what I have on my box.
So nice.
That's what I have on my box. And I set mine into structure plaster, and it's all dry and ready to go. So we'll just see how far we get today. Vasilis is working on an outdoor pot, and this is like a plastic all-weather pot, right?
Yes.
And it looks like you have prepared some molds and have them glued in place.
Yes, I add some trims and one, it's not a mold, it's an elastic decorative object. It's like a castings ready.
Yeah.
I buy this ready and I put them and are flexible. So this is plastic polyester. If you have a lot in your garden, you can transform in this way.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, from the materials, from the products that we had from Pentart on the past, you can use, for example, the bonding primer and let it work for 24 hours if you want to be sure. Otherwise, we can use the new products by Pentart, and we can start with the texture primer because because we wanted to give a texture on our work. Hi Anna, hi everybody.
Oh, we've got so many friends here today. This is wonderful.
Yes, I didn't check the chat till now, but I can see a lot of people. So I use a very cheap old brush, okay? And I'm going, maybe I change my mind and I will use the white one.
Now, and tell us again what this is.
The new texture primer.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love this stuff. And it comes in 2 colors. I've used this with my friends here. It comes in black and white, and it comes in 2 different textures. There's coarse,
yes,
and there is just the regular texture primer, right?
Oh, yes. And
so which one are you using? Are you using the regular or the coarse?
the regular.
Okay. So you can go in either direction. You can do either one.
This one, okay. And I'm using a very old and cheap brush, okay. And add the primer in this way on the top of everything, of my trims, of my pot, okay.
I'm trying to get us
You don't need to add 2 times. 1 time is enough because we will add from the new plaster on the top product, and we'll have a lot of texture. So 1 layer just to add, and with this primer, all the other products that we are going to use on the top to work perfectly, because the primer, it's a base, it's the material that helps the products that we use after this to sit and works perfectly on the top of our work. Okay.
Vasilis, I have also used bonding primer, but I realize that I don't need to use bonding primer when I use these primers. It sticks right to the resin.
It's up to you. You use the bonding primer or the texture primer. Or the deep primer. If you have a material not like this one, that it's polyester, the deep primer need a surface to absorb inside the primer. But you can use the deep primer to the end of your work as a sealer or as a hardener for all for example, if you use the plasters, even for a furniture, you can use the deep primer after on the top as a sealer or as a hardener.
Oh, I did not know that.
and makes so hard the plasters like the whole spackler, the whole
Yes.
surface. You can see the texture of this
Yes, I see
primer
it. Hi,
on the top.
Sandy. Hi, Denise. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Mary. Everybody here. Thank
Hi,
you.
Sheila. Hi, Sandra. Hi. Hi, everybody.
We've got lots of friends watching.
But you have such a big group. 3,600 people.
Yeah, we have worked a long time to build up our following.
It's a good base, these followers, for the next election in USA. Think about it.
All right.
Lean against Trump.
Oh, stop. We don't talk about politics here.
No, it's not politics. It's just an idea with your followers for the future.
Oh, I see. No, that's not going to happen. I'll be retired before then. Let's see. Anna. We have Anna. We've got Gil. Gil Humphrey is here.
Yes. Tina, Jean, a lot of
everybody. Who's over on YouTube? Colleen and Anna. Hello, Tammy. Yep, there's Tammy. So many friends over on YouTube as well. Did you have a nice Easter?
Me?
Yes.
It was exhausting because we have a lot of tradition in Greece during Easter. It's every day something you have to do.
And so
our Easter begins from the Sunday of Palm, and every day is something to do.
Yes. That's beautiful. But you know what we all want to hear about, Vasilis? We want to hear about the food.
Oh, the food is especially on Sunday. If you eat in Greece the Greek food, the Sunday of Easter food, then you fall in a bed and you say, "Oh Jesus, let me digest, and I never eat again so much."
That's awesome. Of course, I can say that after a trip to the local ice cream shop.
You know, in Greece, the very old people and the traditional one, not the young people, they don't eat for 40 days before Easter.
Is that right? They do fasting?
Yes, they eat only vegetables and fish, and not meat, not cheese, not nothing. And they eat the Saturday of Easter, the Saturday night and the Sunday. So imagine 40 days without food, and to eat all the traditional plates that are heavy, then you get sick.
Well, oh, look at that, Vasilis. I can see that is just a planting pot that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. Mine looks like an upside-down angel.
And you know, after the Sunday of Palms, we have, we say, good Monday, good Tuesday, good Wednesday, good Thursday, good Friday,
Really?
good Saturday, Yes, and every day it's a lot of church in television and people going to the church. And for example, the Good Wednesday, it's they say the 12 Gospels and crucified Jesus. On Good Friday, we make like the memorial, the funeral of Jesus.
Okay.
A lot of tradition. On Good Thursday, we have to paint the eggs red. So it's a lot of tradition.
Hey, Vasilis, Mary
Yes.
Mary Casey mentioned the traditional Easter bread with eggs in the braid.
Yes. It's a
Okay.
sweet bread. It's a
Now, what
sweet
about
bread.
hot cross buns? Is that a Greek tradition as well?
What you mean? It's
We call them hot cross buns, and they're a bread. They're like a bun, a sweet bun with a cross on the top of it in frosting.
Yes, but our we call chureki. It's a sweet. Has masticha. Do you know what is masticha?
No.
It's a tree that anyway. It's a very tasty. It looks like brioche, but it's more tasty.
Okay.
And we make a cross and an egg in the middle of the cross.
Okay.
Yes, and everybody make this in their houses on Wednesday with cookies. There are specific Easter cookies. And so from the sweets of the Easter, it's the Easter cookies and the Easter this bread.
Oh, I think the time for fasting is after Easter. After all that.
But you know, this bread, it's nice to eat Sunday morning.
Okay.
We also used to eat in the first day of the year or in Christmas with butter and honey or butter and jam.
Okay.
I cannot describe you the taste. It's like brioche, but has a lot of taste, sweet taste.
Okay.
It's a product from Greece, from an island that comes from a tree. That this tree it's only in this island of Greece. Maybe you have drink the liqueur after the food of this. It's called masticha liqueur. For sure, in a restaurant, it's like a limoncello to digest after the food.
Huh, I've never heard of that.
And they make also gums with this product.
Oh,
They
okay.
make,
Like chewing gum.
yes, it's a
Okay.
very tasty. No, now, to create the stone effect, this technique that I know, we need a soft plaster or paste and more a paste with more texture.
Okay.
If you don't have the new products by Pentart, you can use modeling paste and structure paste. Okay, but the result will be not so to remind the stone, you know.
Right.
So I will add here the loft spackle, okay?
So you can use loft spackle or you can use structure plaster, you're saying?
I'm using loft spackle in one side, structure plaster to the other side. Both. I'm using both.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then I will need, so to show in the camera the new product, this is the structure plaster. Okay, that it's a plaster with a texture inside.
Okay.
And the other is the loft spackle, that is smoother. It's also a new product by Pentart. Okay. And now I need two different shades of gray color. One light and one darker. Okay.
So for my folks here, I have chosen Soapstone by Fusion, and I have Little Lamb, and I also pulled out Pebble. So I think you could use any light and dark gray that you have.
Yes, you can use acrylic colors, you can use decor paint soft, you can use any color that you like. Okay. And I will, 1 minute, a little dry. Of course, my texture primer is already dry, but just to be sure.
Vasilis?
Yes?
Would we also be able to use the brocante? Not brocante, but the magnesia powder? Or brocante powder, brocante.
After, not now.
Okay, okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we'll dry for just a second.
Okay, take your time.
Does anybody have any questions so far? Let's see. Okay, I think we're good.
It's Tana also online. Hello, Tana. Tana will come also to California.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So, how we are working? Two hard brush, okay?
Two brushes?
But hard, to be hard one.
Okay.
And how I work? I will take structure plaster with my brush, okay? And one color, the dark one.
Okay.
And I begin to add on my pot. So
you're
structure plaster and always color together.
So
okay?
You're mixing the two together.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, the next loft sparkle, and the light color. And I'm going next to the previous place that I applied.
Okay.
And try a little, the one go inside the other.
To blend them.
Structure plaster, dark gray.
So I'm blending the two colors together.
Yes, but not completely. I want some areas to be the dark gray, some areas to be the light gray.
Okay. Yep, I get it. Oh my gosh, look at that texture. Oh, I love it.
And one with the one color and the one plaster, one with the other.
Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Colleen over on YouTube. No, Megan is not back. It's just me. She'll be back late tonight. It's been a long time, hasn't it? We miss her. Shirley's here today working on some things in the back. Vasilis, you don't have a helper today.
No, I never have. You mean your daughter? Your daughter that explained to everybody? Yes, it's true. So, and I continue, one with the one with the other. Now, something that to mention again to the people. The smooth plaster, the loft sparkler, it's a special plaster which as many times as you push, or if you use a metallic trowel, as drying, take the color of the cement. So that means that as drying will change the color of our work, okay? And give us a very nice effect, a vintage color. Don't forget don't be afraid to add enough plaster on your top of your pot, but in this way,
give it
with a hard brush
lots of texture
and tapping.
Now, can you tell us, are these suitable for outdoors?
Yes, and you know, this it doesn't give you only a texture, gives you different layers.
Right. It really is amazing how we can get these kinds of effects.
Yes. Now, here that I have my the decorative element, I will use my loft sparkler, the smoother plaster, okay?
Wow. This is already looking So good.
because I don't want to lose the textures, the design of the pattern of the casting with a more structural plaster.
Right.
But I wanted to have a texture on the top and to give me the impression that it's from stone, that it's old, vintage. Okay.
Carolyn said, I'm planning to put this technique on a door in my home. What is the best way to apply the primer?
She can start with the texture primer.
Yes. And so just tap it on with a like an old brush.
She can tap with a hard, old, cheap brush.
Okay.
A very cheap and old brush. Or she can go and buy the ones that are very, very, very cheap, you know,
Yes.
not good quality.
Marisol, yes. We are using the Loft Spackle, the Pentart Loft Spackle, and Structure Plaster. I forgot to add the Loft Spackle to our collection list, but I'll add it later. So did you get that, Marisol?
It's Marisol from Andorra.
It must be Marisol Navarro Tinar.
Yes, she's my friend from Andorra.
Hi. Hi, Marisol. Welcome. Hi, Karen Atterbury. Hey, Stephanie. Annie is here. We've got so many friends over on YouTube.
Yeah.
Lots of friends watching on YouTube as well.
I spoke last night with Marisol and talk about today live and give her the page to go inside and search for us.
Well, we appreciate that, Marisol.
Yeah. Do you know where is Andorra?
You know, I was just going to ask you that. My Andorra is a small country.
It's a small country between France and Spain.
That's right.
It's a principauté. They have a prince as a leader.
Is that right? Oh my goodness. My granddaughter Sophia is just finishing a trip. I was talking to you about that. She did a Mediterranean trip with some school friends for a class trip. And they were, oh my goodness, they were in Paris, Morocco, Greece, Italy. They were all over the place. What a beautiful, and Spain. They weren't, did I say Spain?
Marisol came 2 years ago during the Easter, and we had a great time here in Greece.
Oh, that's nice.
In my house.
Well, one day I want to get, Vasilis, someday I want to get there and we can do a big workshop together.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Why not? I love to do that.
That would be so much fun.
Mm-hmm. And now with my brush that has a lot of plaster on the top, I can add a layer to my bigger trim in my pot, just to, for example, to clean my brushes from the plasters.
Okay. Mary Casey asked, do you need to sand the surface before applying texture primer? I don't think so. I haven't had that experience.
No, just clean it very well. Just clean it very well. Okay, so this is, you see, it's not the same color. In some spots it's darker, in some spots it's lighter. Okay.
Wow.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can. That's cool.
Okay, now I will dry to show you the next step. Yes, you can use this technique on a door, on a wall, on everything.
Vasilis, I'm using these products on a very special project that I am so excited.
Me too. I don't use this new product only for the whole art. I use them for furniture, for small objects, for boxes. For example, did you see one of my new project is this round hat box. Here I use the new plasters.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Isn't that
And
beautiful?
I make a special effect that it's called effet de la brie.
That is beautiful. We have another question. Tina asked, do you have to seal this in order to use it outdoors?
Tell me again.
Do you have to put a sealer over this to use it outdoors?
For outdoor, you use to the end the deep primer.
Okay.
That makes hard the materials and doesn't have problem at all.
Tina, I'm getting the link for you for another outdoor sealer that you could use if you don't have the deep primer. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Shirley dry mine. Oh my gosh, that is looking amazing.
If you don't have the deep primer, use a very hard varnish.
Yes.
The most good varnishes, except it's very nice, Lynn.
Do you like
Except
it? Is it looking good?
Yes. So for outdoors, that a lot of ladies ask if you don't have the hardener. The hardener, the deep primer, is the best sealer. Makes hard all your material that you use, and you don't have problem at all to remove the paint or the paste or I don't know what. Now, if you don't have and you wanted to seal your door, for example, or something that you have outside of your house, the best varnishes are the varnishes that they use to the yachts.
For yachts,
To the
yes.
boats.
It's a marine grade varnish.
Yes.
That's what
These are
we use.
These are the best and the most hard.
Hello, Ari.
Hello, Elizabeth.
I see Ari. I see Blanche. We have some more friends coming. And
Yes.
there's Elizabeth.
Elizabeth from Norway. Elizabeth, did the spring come to Norway or not yet?
Oh gosh, wouldn't that be amazing? I would love that. I just want to come to Europe. I just need to come to Europe. I gotta tour I have to tour all the places and make something wonderful everywhere. In Denmark, in Greece, in Paris, in Hungary.
Told you in Europe to go together to Florence to learn more techniques about furniture.
That's what I want to do. Yes. Gary?
Let's go together.
Gary on YouTube, yes, you must use a sealer over these products. And I'm going to link to you. I'm not sure where you are, but if you're in the US, we use this marine grade varnish. I'm going to add the link right in our comment in the chat over on YouTube. You do not need to use a bonding primer, Gary, on the plastic pot. No, you don't. You just need to use that texture primer, and that will get it. It'll stick like anything. It's really amazing.
Now, if it was not live that we don't have a lot of time to dry, to show you, for example, in one spot, you can add the plasters with a lot of quantity, for example, like this. Now that I'm adding, you see, a lot of quantity. Okay. But I didn't do that because we will need more time to, for drying.
Right.
But right. It's something that you can create different layers in some spots using the structured plaster with more quantity. Okay.
That's beautiful. Vasilis, this would look great with even some moss effects on it, don't you think?
Yes. To have more irregularities. It's the correct word.
Yes.
To imitate the stone effect, we need these different layers.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
And will look more real in this way.
I need more light color in mine. So I am going to add some more. Now that it's dry, I can see that I need a little bit of lightness.
Yes, you can fix that with the color. In some spots, then you can add just a little more lighter, just a little more darker.
Right. I love coming back to it even the next day, and then you can add more wherever you want to.
Yes. You know, it has a fun because you add, you remove, you add, you remove. It's like to play, and the result that you create, it's very beautiful, very. You transform something from plastic to look stone. You know,
Yes.
it's nice.
It is really amazing what you can do with these faux finishes.
Yes. So show you again closer to see these irregularities of
Oh my gosh. Yes, it was
the
gorgeous.
plaster. Okay, and we try to imitate this stone effect style. Okay, dry a little more again. Now, till my plasters dry very well, I'm gonna give you a tip of suicide that makes more beautiful your work and more vintage.
Okay.
What you can do in some spots of your work, you can take the cracking plaster primer.
Oh, yes.
And for example, go here on the top, for example, you add a little, okay, and maybe to your trim just a little. So I'm adding like to make you with my pen to understand this shape, okay, like a V, victory, okay. You see, I begin from here, going down, going up, and
Okay.
cover only this place.
Yes. Yep.
And now I'm going opposite down, doing the same. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then going up again.
I see. Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I don't add the cracking plaster, you know, here and there, but in a nice way to give, for example, a very old pot like this, where it can be broken, make cracks on the top and on the bottom.
Right.
You understand?
Yes. Oh, I love that cracking plaster. I love it.
The new one, huh? And then you can add close to your castings. Okay. Of this primer.
This is a piece that I shared in one of our lives, but you can see I put some of the cracking plaster just here and there.
Yes. So close my cracking plaster primer and open and dry the primer so I can add the cracking plaster. This is here, that suicide.
I guess I'll go ahead and add some.
So Lynn, check
Yeah.
closer as drying. Look how nice looks like.
And that's just the primer.
Yes. Now, of course, if you want more chippy craquelé, chippy style, you have already two plasters. The plasters, they have inside components like primer, so you can add directly the cracking plaster, and in this way you have more chippy effect.
Now, what do we put over top of this primer?
The cracking plaster.
Okay. I need to dry mine.
But I will take again a hard brush.
Catherine Marino over on YouTube. I came in late. He's doing all tapping motion. I am tapping and also doing strokes, like painting. Does it matter? Or can you do both techniques? I did both techniques. I tap with my brush. I dry brush a little bit. I use my brush in lots of ways. Laura Tatum, do you think these pots would stand up to this technique? Oh, peat pots? No. Peat pots are going to absorb moisture, so I would not use them. No, I would use a plastic or wood or something like that. So when the primer dries, it has kind of a glossy, tacky finish, and you'll be able to see exactly where it is, even after it dries on here, even though it's transparent, because it has a shine to it.
Yes, it's like a membrane. It's tiny in the spots that you add, and you can see.
All right, where is my cracking plaster, right? Nope, that's structure paste. Vasilis, I have been having, oh my goodness, every time I use these products live, I get the names mixed up.
It's till you use them.
I have to use them more so that I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Now, in a very delicate way, I'm adding just a little color on the top of my cracking, not to cover completely. I want some white spot, but I don't want a completely white cracking plaster. Okay.
Right.
So this is it.
Oh, that is fabulous. Can you add a pigment to the cracking plaster?
Yes, you can. You can add color, you can add the pigment, you can add the lazur, you can add everything. You don't block the cracking system with the colors.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
I think also inside the catalog of the new products, I don't know, did you get the new catalog
I
with the
did.
new product?
Yes, I did.
But I think there is also inside the internet in Pentart, they mention that you can mix the.
You can mix.
I'm gonna tell you right now. 1 minute to find it. Where is my catalog? Anyway, I cannot find it. I will send you in this house somewhere is the new catalog.
Can't find it?
No, must be together with some scrapbooking parts, and that's why I cannot find it.
Hey, Cheryl. Thank you, ma'am. These white areas. Let's see if we can get some cracking. All right. Oh, Carolyn is ready. Yes. Anywhere you want to apply the cracking plaster, you must first apply the cracking primer and dry that. Yes. The
Yes.
two of them have to work together. So first the cracking primer, that almost looks like white glue. And then when that's dry, you add cracking plaster on top of it.
Exactly.
This is remember we did these, Carolyn, on a live. but this is cracking plaster here, and I applied it with a trowel or a silicone blade.
You know already now, if you touch the pot, reminds you stone, not, it's hard when you touch all this product.
Yes.
Oh, you add the blue collection from IOD. Oh my God.
Isn't that
I
beautiful?
love this one.
What's that?
I love this collection.
Well, listen, Vasilis, I told you, message me your address and I'll send you one.
Okay, because Mara, I think cannot send me from California easily.
Oh, well, we'll see what we can do.
Yes, Mara told me that she tried to find a way to send me probably she has problems with the taxis. I don't know of what.
Yeah. Do you know Vic Hunter is here from Athens, Greece? Hello, Vic.
Years ago that I ordered some stuff from Prima, imagine I paid double
Oh,
with
dear.
the taxis.
Mary Casey, yes, we have shared a few lives and also a YouTube video sharing how to use the cracking plaster. I did, let me see if I can find the pot that I did. Hold on. Oh, let me see. No, that's structure plaster. I did three different projects on a YouTube video. Let me see if I can find that for you, Mary.
We have, this is the fourth video we make together.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Copy. Okay, Mary, let me yeah, I just shared the link for you, Mary Casey, for the edited YouTube video, but I also have been sharing each of these products live the last several weeks, so that we've done just little bite-sized bits. Hello, Elizabeth.
So, Lynn.
Yes.
So I found, say that the cracking plaster
Yes.
can be colored to a pastel color with Pentart coloring paste.
Okay.
Means this one.
Yes.
Do you have this one?
I don't have those yet.
Yes. But after complete drying, it can be easily painted, washed in, or smeared over with warm lazurs.
Right.
So when it's enough dry your work, okay, the next step you have to do is to take a sandpaper, not a hard one, okay, and just sand your surface.
Carolyn, whoops, I'm sorry, Vasilis. Hold on just a second. Carolyn, yes, you can layer the structure plaster, the cracking primer, the cracking plaster to create a very uneven surface. But yes, you must dry between each application. You are understanding it correctly. Yes.
Can I continue?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so sandpaper about 220, not hard one, and in a delicate way, you sand on the top your work, okay?
Oh, good. Okay. Vasilis, I think this is one of my favorite things is to sand this back. I think it is so cool.
Yes. Because you can see after that nicely the layers. You can blend a little the colors. Gives you the perfect result. Okay. Of course, I repeat, must be dry very well. Now I'm doing in a very delicate way because deeper the plaster maybe are wet, not completely dry.
The thinner you apply the cracking plaster, the smaller your cracks are going to be. If you apply it thickly, like a trowel, you'll get those big, deep, and wide cracks.
Sorry about the noise.
I'm about to make some noise too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, Vasilis, this is so great.
I know.
You know.
Look lean.
Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. It looks like a Greek statue.
Yes.
Wow. So mine, I'm going to try to show you, like here, I have tiny little cracks here because I kind of pounced my paint into it, or I pounced my cracking plaster in. It wasn't real thick, so I didn't get a real large crack on mine, but I like it very much.
Yes, but you didn't finish yet because
That's right.
I have something to show you that will make more interesting your cracks and your work.
Whoops.
Because the cracks will open.
Yeah, see what I did there, you guys? That was still, my structure plaster was a little bit wet under there, but that's okay. It just adds more texture. It wouldn't be EJG'S if I didn't make some kind of a mistake and mess up my work. The sanding sounds like maracas. Yeah. So, Vasilis, I know I don't think Mara is here with us today, but you are going to be coming to California in September.
You're not coming.
Well, I have not made that decision yet. You think I should come?
Yes, please. I love if you can come.
Oh, that's so sweet. Anyway.
And Mara too will be very happy. You know, we will have a great time because I have also days I will stay for a week.
Yes.
So we can have enough time. And, you know, one day we can, one morning we can share techniques and ideas and work together. And it's a good opportunity because I'm not coming so often to USA, so we can work closer or explain you about the products. And anyway, I'll be very happy if you can come.
Oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
And I bring you in a lot of Greek gifts.
Well, Vasilis,
it's a motivation.
Vasilis, you know that San Diego has some great surfing. You can go surfing.
No, it's not for my age.
I hear you. Same here.
You know, my niece lives in San Diego.
I know. You're going to be staying with her too, aren't you?
For 1-2 days. But one lady wants to make me tour to show me around the Disneyland and other places. With Mara, we say that we are going one day to make this with the wines, that you go and taste the wines.
Yes.
This is nice. My sister told me that the most dirty area in LA was the area that it's the theater that happens, the Oscar and the highway with the hands of the stars down, you know. It's a dirty area with a lot of people that sleep in the street.
Yes.
Yolanda told me it's a very nice Disneyland. I said I went to Disneyland in France.
I haven't been to Disneyland in 50 years. I want to go back.
No, yeah, and Yolanda told me it's completely different.
Yes, we go to Disney World a lot, but I haven't been to Disneyland in a long time.
First time I went to Disneyland in Paris was Christmas with -5 degrees. And we didn't know how cold you know, because you don't have such temperatures in Athens, and we go to Disneyland with sport clothes, uniforms, and we go to buy gloves, scarves, hats. It was very, very cold and snow all the day, but it was nice for Christmas, this weather.
Oh, yes.
Now that one of my friends went recently to Disneyland in France, he told me it's not good, it's abandoned. The one park doesn't work because had the two parks. The one park doesn't work at all. I say, but I know there is also a Disneyland in Ontario. No, Ontario, in Orlando. Or not.
All right. What is our next step? What are we going to do next?
Next, we take the gold lazur antique, the color light rust.
Okay.
If you don't have this color, you can use from Decor Paint Soft or the acrylics, the light brown. Okay?
I do have the rust. I don't know where it is, though. Oh, it's right here. I didn't know we were using that today, but that is cool. Let me grab. I have the rust brown. Can I use rust brown?
Doesn't matter. You need a color similar of this. Look.
Okay, yep, I got it. I got it.
To remind the soil, you know.
Yes.
So we take a small brush, and we are going to add this color here and there. Okay, like this. Then spray with water.
Oh, that's going to go down in the cracks.
And you can use a microfiber cloth, or you can use a sea sponge, wet sea sponge, okay? And you wipe off the excess of the color and just let one impression that was also with the stone a little soil, you know.
Yes.
That it's dusty. It's like
almost like mineral deposits.
yes.
Oh,
And
that's
if
so
you want, in some spots, if you want here that you have different layers, you can add more brown and open.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yes. I can work better like this. You want this brown stay deeply down. You understand?
Yes, deep in those cracks.
On the cracks or on the layers that you create with the two plasters.
Yes.
So you can see I'm adding here and there the color first, then spray with water, and wipe off with a microfiber cloth or with a sea sponge. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I like it, Vasilis.
And here on the bottom, you can add just a little more because this is closer to the earth, you know, and as a stone, and you can add just a little more brown and spray with water.
Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, you guys.
Don't you remind a real stone object?
Yes. Oh, wow.
I'm happy that every technique that I show you, you love it. You love it.
I do. I really
Because,
do.
you know, I have also the stress. Did the ladies like it or not?
Oh, I love it. Ladies, gentlemen, do you love it? Tell us if you like what you're seeing. Hi, Barbara. Oh my goodness. Do you love this technique? Tell us. Give us lots of hearts.
And you know,
Look at all of those hearts.
you
They
know,
like it.
in California, I'll prepare 2 special projects.
Look at lots and lots of hearts. they love it. They love it.
Oh my God. Ari, hello, Ari. My sweet Ari.
Artie does beautiful work too.
Yes, and she's immediately, when we make a live, she loves to make the technique and she
Yeah,
creates beautiful things.
he does. Yeah.
You remember the burlap that you made or that we made?
Yeah.
Ari make such a nice burlap.
She made it right away. She did it. Oh, look at you could
Yes.
use this. Oh my gosh, look, Vasilis. So I can add a little bit of this rust brown and I can spray it and let it drip down. Oh yeah.
Super result, eh?
Nice.
And
Right.
tomorrow that all this dry, you'll be surprised from how real and impressive it's like a technique.
I always like it better the next day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is great.
And I love this kind of sprays. They are amazing.
Yes.
And especially to the furniture. Now, to my casting here, I will add more because I wanted to use it like antica patina. And it's more visible the pattern with the brown on the top.
Yes, I can see that. Well, you know, I could just keep on going and going. So what
And
would
you
be
know, we add more brown inside this like sage. We want this, okay, like the sage of the pattern.
Yes. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Well, Vasilis, you know that I am dying to get to those powders.
So 1 minute to finish with this step because I want to look nice all around.
That's lovely. Hi, Mara. There's Mara. Yep.
It's Mara here. Hi,
Yeah.
Mara.
Yep. The Rusty is, Karen, let me get you a link. That is, that's one of the
California
antique lazurs.
Lazur's antique. Are lazurs with strong pigment.
There you go, Karen. I just gave you a link to what I'm using. It's not in the supply list, but yes, that's what it is. It's this wall lazur antique. There's metallic lazurs, and there's also the antique lazur. Pretty, very pretty.
Lazurs, to help the lady understand, are colors like a stain.
Yes.
That means they are semi-transparent, glossy colors. That helps a lot for backgrounds, for techniques, for everything. In USA, some brands they create as a stain. The only difference of Pentart, they create in gel form, not in liquid, like the stains. The classic lazur only there are in liquid form. So
I love the gel formula.
Me too, because it gives you more possibilities to make techniques. For example, you can have stencil with a gel form lazur, than with the liquid you cannot.
I agree. There's a lot of flexibility with it.
You see the brown, it's here and there, it's not everywhere.
Right.
Also, another possibility that you can do in this one is to put lazur inside the spray with water, okay?
Oh, okay.
Mixed with the water to make it like a liquid spray, and you can spray in some spots your pot. This is inside the amber lazur. Okay. And now spray with water.
Oh my goodness.
So the dark brown stay inside.
Is that umber?
Amber, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So clean the mess I create a little, but this is how we are working every time
No,
to
I'm
make something nice. To make something nice, we make a mess.
That's right. I like that philosophy. That makes sense to me. Like dirt. All that cruddy dirt from the garden. Well, Vasilis, I'll have to figure out what we're going to do next.
What?
I have to figure out what we should do next.
1 minute to dry to show you. We almost finished, okay?
No, I mean, what I meant is I have to figure out what our next live will be.
Anytime you like. And you can ask me anything you desire, I create.
And you'll show us. You have taken us on a tour, on a journey through Pentart. I love it.
Give me the date and I'll be there.
And you'll be there. I know.
I can cook for you also. Greek food.
That's great. We could do a cooking show.
Cooking show, yes. My dream is to become the masculine Martha Stewart. I cook so much these days, Lynn, you can't imagine.
Really?
I was exhausted.
All right, I'm checking it. I can't, oh, I know. Carolyn Duncan is going to be using this whole technique with all of this. We sent her all of her product and that large format decoupage queen paper, the Tuscan one, the Tuscan Villa, and she's going to be putting that on a door and then surrounding it with all the Pentart structure paste and cracking plasters and all of that.
Now, what I can do, I can take again one hard brush. Doesn't matter if it's cheap one or
Uh-oh. Vasilis is making a mess.
Yes, because this brush has this behind, and every time I try to take this and 2-3 brushes together. I have to cut this. But, Lynn, have I ever shown you my beloved brand of brushes? This one.
No.
It's amazing brushes from Poland, Renaissance. I use from this brand the brushes, the gold wax patina because it's the best in the world, and the oil colors. This one.
Oh, okay.
So to give you one tip, if you wanted to look more vintage, but it will be, so formal, the technique, what you can do, if you don't want to use the lazur antique that we used, or the spray lazur, when you finish with the paste and dry, you can varnish with soft touch varnish.
Okay.
And then you can cover all with the Antiquing Gel Umbra.
Okay.
Amber. And remove with a baby wipe.
Right.
Okay. So I need a white color. And I use always for that the creamy white. It's my favorite from the Decor Paint Soft. It's not completely white, it's creamy white. So, a hard brush, a little color, clean my brush very well, and now I begin to make a dry brush.
Oh, yeah.
And the beauty comes up.
Yep, that'll do it.
Look.
Oh, yes. That will do it.
So, use your brush horizontal and vertical in the light way. Don't forget to clean in the kitchen towel. Okay.
This is a very, very light touch. Very little product on the brush.
Yes.
I'm using a Fusion lamp white.
And you begin always from the edges, so the most of the color stay to the edges and then comes into your pot.
Oh my gosh.
Looks here how rusty looks like.
Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Now I got to do the other 3 sides of my box.
Yes. And now you can take the brocante powder.
Oh, yeah.
You can spray with water and use the hard brush with brocante powder on the top, but don't forget to spray first, okay? Spray water. Not a lot, just the brocante powder stick because the brocante powder stick with the water, stay on your work and doesn't go.
So I'm dipping my brush into the brocante powder. It's like a real fine sand almost.
Yes. You spray just a little with water, your surface, take with your brush brocante powder and you tap on the top, and as drying, the brocante powder will stay and will give an extra texture, an extra whiteness, and a nice, beautiful result to your work that reminds you very well, reminds that this is not a ceramic or a plastic, but a pot from stone. How to call stone from concrete? I don't know.
Yes, yeah.
Which word did you use?
Oh my gosh. Everything that we do here is every layer is adding more texture. And sometimes you may wonder, why do I have to add all of these textures? Because it makes it beautiful.
Yes, because you need it for the technique.
Yes.
Now, if you want to make it more, you can take the brocante powder with your fingers, put like the salt, and apply with your finger, and the brocante powder stay. I repeat, you can spray with water, add the brocante powder with like a salt, and then you apply with your finger, and the brocante powder stay. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so neat.
And to the end, if you want an extra whiteness, you take the magnesia powder and as it's wet your pot from the water and from the colors from everything, you can add the magnesia powder like this. And here in your trims, you can apply the magnesia powder to go deeply and give this extra whiteness of something very old, that it's something from the medieval years.
It's chalky and oh, it's so lovely.
You can help with your brush, and this is the result.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if dry, when it's dry completely, if you want in your castings in front to make a highlight, you can add a little gold wax patina. Let me take.
And this will all. Oh my god.
And go.
Beautiful.
Go, very softly and highlight here this one. But to the end. You can add here and there just a little gold.
Oh, Megan's going to be happy to hear that. Megan loves gold.
But must be dry completely, okay?
Yes.
And you can, usually, I never add simply gold. I add the gold and silver together. And for the silver tone, I use the rose gold patina by Pentart.
Oh my goodness.
And the rose gold patina give an extra fine whiteness in the casting.
Thank you, Anna. Marisol, thank you. Isn't it amazing? And
You know, when
Vasilis
you,
and I,
with the rose gold patina, if you check the pot from far, you cannot understand that there is metallic patina on the top. And when you come closer, then you can see. It's very, you know, it's not something that makes bum, you know, gold.
yes.
It's more easy.
Well, I don't think I'm going to add gold to mine. I think I'm going to keep mine concrete looking with no gold. But wow, Vasilis.
Yes, it's better to let it dry nicely. And if you want, it's not necessary to add gold.
I love it like it is. Oh my gracious.
And this is the stone effect that I learned years ago in Italy, this technique. Also, another tips. For example, here you can put a stamp with a dark color, like anthracite, a dark gray. Γεια σου Κική μου, χρόνια πολλά, Χριστός αληθώς ο Κύριος. You can put stamps or make a stencil, just some, you know,
right.
Something simple. Okay. But believe me, tomorrow this will be super.
It will
that
be.
Everything dry and.
Well, Vasilis, it's beautiful. I'm going to switch us back up. Is that okay?
So, am I staying to the job? You don't fire me? I was good.
Well, that was fun. That was really awesome. Vasilis, thank you that you shared this with us. Let's see that.
Yes. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Oh my goodness.
I am happy that you enjoy the live tonight.
Oh, it was wonderful. We need to. There you are. Hi. Oh my goodness. That was great. That was so good. Look here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh.
Two very different looks using the same products. That's what we love about creating, right?
So I'm waiting for the ladies to try the technique and send us photos to see what they create, like the pasta with the burlap.
Please post, if you try these techniques, post them in the L&J Goods Insider group. We really want to see them. And then be sure to tag Vasilis. Vasilis, do you have any classes coming up?
I have in June in Netherlands, and probably I make online this round hat box, this that I show you.
So pretty.
With this effet de la braid, a wall art technique, but it's something you can do also on your furniture. It's with a lace. We work with a piece of lace and a loft spackler. And I prepare a bag with a burlap, but it's a surprise. Wait to finish the bag so everybody can see it.
Wonderful. Well, if you want to learn how to do these wonderful old European finishes, the brocante style, Vasilis is the guy to learn it from. So make sure you check out his channel and sign up for his classes when he posts them. But you're always doing something amazing, and we appreciate you sharing with us and hanging out with us here today.
Thank you so much for the invitation again to your beloved group, dearly. I'm so happy you enjoy. I can't wait till next time.
Okay.
that will be together. So everybody safe, creative. Spring is coming. We change the mood. Summer is coming. So create beautiful things.
Create beautiful things, make your concrete pots, and then put some flowers in them.
Okay.